How's this feel?
For unreal. It's a dream come true, and couldn't be happier.
What was the day like for you from waking up to this moment right now? Walk us through the day.
Yeah, woke up, kind of hung out with my family, went out for a bite to eat, and kind of tried to kill as much time as we could. Just hanging around in the hotel, and came here and waited a bit, but I mean, couldn't be happier for where I landed. So.
What was the moment like when you heard your name called at the end of the first round?
Yeah, I mean, it's what I've been dreaming of my whole life, and it's a very special moment for me and my family, and see my parents that happy, and my agent and all that, my sisters. It's pretty heartwarming. So.
What have the London Knights meant to you getting to this moment?
Yeah, everything. I mean, they're a big reason of why I'm here, and they've been doing this for years and years. So, I mean, Dale and Mark and all our coaching staff is. They know what they're doing, and you just got to take in all the advice that they give you and kind of put it in your game, and hopefully it goes from there. So.
It was a little roller coaster the last 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You're gonna wait till tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
When it happens.
Yeah. A lot of different thoughts going through your head, but I mean, hearing the Oilers call my name, it's couldn't be happier. So.
Did you have any idea they had you in their target and they traded up to get you today?
Yeah, I think I had a feeling when they traded, and then. I mean, obviously, never know, but hearing my name called kind of went into shock there and kind of blanked out for a sec and kind of just enjoyed the moment with my family. So.
What gave you that feeling that once they made the trade that your name might get called?
Yeah, had a really good talk with them at the combine. Talked to them a couple times in the year, and all seemed to be good talks. And saw them trade up, kind of made sense. Talked about it at the combine and. Kind of went from there. So.
What does it mean when you take a look down and you see the orange drop?
It's different. I mean, so much behind this organization, and just what they've done and the history behind it. It's. I mean, words are hard to describe it. I mean, it's just so special. Where it's a very special moment. Sorry.
Oilers fans will be getting to know you on the ice, but off the ice, what do they need to know about Sam O'Reilly?
Yeah, I'm a good, happy guy. Guy that likes to work hard, and just a good guy, easygoing guy.
Can you talk about your development? Because I know you played a little defense growing up, and then you got switched over to the wing, and then you got some time at center. Do you categorize yourself as a center, as a right winger? Maybe just take us through all of that and your development under the London Knights.
Yeah, played D growing up my whole life, and then moved to forward in my minor midget year, and played right wing last year in junior B. Had a good year down there. It was a good year of development for me. I needed it, and then went in this year. Dale put me on center. Didn't really think too much about it. Kind of just put my head down and went to work, and kind of went from there.
How did playing defense growing up help your 200-foot mobility?
Yeah, you have the defensive zone a bit more. I'm used to it, and kind of know how it feels to have, forwards that cheat, so you don't want to be that guy in that way. So just kind of be that reliable type of guy. So.
What did your playoff run teach you about yourself? Because you contributed in some pretty big moments on the way to the NHL championship. What did you learn about yourself during that playoff run?
My style of hockey is for the playoffs. I find it's. I feel like as the season goes on, it starts getting tougher and tougher on the body and the guys. So it's. I guess playoffs is more of an older school type of game, and that's my kind of game. I like to say I'm an old school type of player, and that's the way I like to play. So.
When you think back to this season for the London Knights, you've got a lot of players that have been drafted, other guys like Sam Dickinson that are going through this all with you. How nice is it to have a support system and teammates to bounce things off as you're going through your draft season?
Yeah, it's unreal. We have so many guys in London that have been through this and are easygoing, and always able to tell me something if I need something from them, to know something new and say I need certain questions. They're always there to help me and give me advice. So couldn't be more thankful for the group of guys that we had this year.
Going back to the start of the season when you had that conversation with Mark Hunter to switch over to center, what was some of the dialogue there? Why did he trust you to pivot once?
I think it's just with doing what the coaches want and keeping it simple, not trying to do too much, and be well-rounded in the D zone. And I think as you do that, you gain the coaches' trust more and more, and that seemed to happen this year. And I kept playing more and more as the season went on. So I think just kind of keeping it simple and sticking to your game.
As you kind of continue to round out your game, what are some of the areas that you hope to work on beginning this off season to make sure you're ready one day when you get the call to the NHL?
Yeah, my skating. That's it's a big focus of mine. Getting faster, the first 3 steps of acceleration, and obviously getting faster and getting stronger and everything around that. But I think my main one is skating and my little in tight edge work, stuff like that. So.
That's a really good question.
A lot of good players are going back to London next year. What do you think your role is going to be on the team? Do you see it moving up or staying kind of where it is the same?
Yeah, it's going to be more significant, I think. I mean, as you get older in London, you keep getting more and more of a role. So keep sticking with what I've been doing and kind of sticking to the same and kind of just going out there, work my hardest every night and put my heart on the line. So I think it'll be more significant next year.